Hello everyone, we are at a side event of SDPI's 22nd Sustainable Development Conference, which is on sustainable development in a digital society, and we have conducted a panel on data challenges in air pollution in this digital era. And we have with us in the studio State Minister for Climate Change, Mr. Zartaj Gul. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Zartaj Gul Saiba. We had very candid discussion with private data providers in the session on air pollution. So, what are really challenges of the government when it comes to data for air pollution? We all know that there is this fourth season of smog every time in Punjab as well.
Thank you. I was part of that panel too, and I hope that you take some things from there too. When it comes to the data, it's always a challenge because authentic data is really important. And the problem is when there is not authentic data, it always create a mess, panic, and it always flashes on the media. So the positive things are not there, but the negative things are there. So probably including me, we all want that authentic data should come on the media and to the people. And people should really know what is actually going on. And especially to the air quality and the air pollution. I always tell that I'm the only one who faces the media. And for the media, all those people who create data and give data, and the academia and the environmentalists and all these people should come and help me and support the argument, because my data is not coming from private source. It's always coming from the government. It's always coming from the EPAs, and especially when the smog issue came in Punjab, it's more than like 10 years. One of the experts was saying that they talked about the smog in Lahore in 2006. But unfortunately, nothing has been done. Policies are always reactive. When the calamity and disaster is upon us, then we wake up, but it's always too late. By banning things, especially the furnace factories or the burning crops, rice husk, and then penalizing people for not having a good vehicle, that is just a reactive policy. We need a prolonged policy that our future can be secure. And that has been done for the first time by our government, that yes, smog is there, it's a realization is there. We don't want that Lahore, a beautiful city, Lahore, that we want to use it for a religious tourism and a revenue. It's the heart of the Pakistan and Punjab. We don't want that it should become into the index of the most polluted city in the world or the capital of in the world. For that, we have realization, and Prime Minister Imran Khan especially took on the smog issue, but again with the right data that we are going to work on, especially for the brick kilns, for the new installments of new data stations, especially 30 in Punjab, 10 are going to be this year, and 20 in the next phase, so that we can have a real data and that we can work on it, and then we can have planning on that reliable data. The data has to come from the reliable sources.
We know that as soon as the government of PTI came into power, they very much talked about digitalization of everything, digitalization of economy, ease of doing business, everything around digital thing. So should we expect from Ministry of Climate Change as well that we will be having data sets in near future online in the form of maybe app or on websites on daily basis?
I totally support this idea because it's always a paperless economy, and we should go for that, not to cut trees, because we are already running a billion tree tsunami in Pakistan. But for to make it digitize, my only idea is that usually to get especially benefit from the apps. I'm not talking about some social media related video, because anybody can take benefit out of it, because visuals are very important. But when it especially come to some apps which tells you the data especially, and that data related to the air quality, I think it would be very difficult for a layman to understand what that app is. So what I did, I put an idea to have a climate change channel with the authentic data of the Met Department, of the our ministry, then Information Ministry, and then NASA, Google Earth, or whatever which can give, we can have a collaboration with them. And then, because again I'm telling you, very less people can understand the apps, but the television, the network which people want to see, it's accessible to everyone. So far away in the rural area of, tribal area or Sindh, usually people have, if even they have the access to Pakistan television network. So probably we have asked for 6 hours in the evening, that all of the environmentalists, anthropologists, all of the department related to it, they should come and tell to the people what are the crop patterns, when they have to when they have to go for their season, where they have to go. I mean, the rainfall is coming, so where they should stand, what they should do. Authentic news. I mean, the layman should be who can be benefiting it. Otherwise, me and you can always Google things. It's not going to work like that.
Thank you very much for your time, Minister Saiba.
Thank you.